Did you know nearly half of Americans now earn extra income from a side hustle? What if you could be one of them, making an extra $1,000 per month right from home? In the next few minutes, I'll share 5 real side hustles that beginners can start today with low cost and flexible hours. No magic tricks or get-rich-quick schemes, just honest ideas that people actually use to boost their income. Stick around, because one of these might surprise you. In this video, we'll cover 5 proven side hustles to earn around $1,000 per month working from home. I'll explain what each one is, why it works, and how you can get started as a beginner. We'll talk about the skills or tools you need, any startup costs, and realistic earnings you can expect, so you won't see any crazy income promises here. By the end, you'll have 5 actionable ideas, plus a bonus tip on supercharging your success, so be sure to watch till the end. Let's dive in. Side hustle number 1, freelance writing and design. First up, freelancing your skills. This includes services like writing articles, graphic design, editing videos, or anything you're good at. Businesses and websites always need content and design work, and they'll pay for quality. The best part? Startup cost is virtually zero, just your computer and internet connection. No fancy equipment needed. How to start? Create a profile on platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or Freelancer. List your skills. Maybe you love writing, making logos, or editing photos. Even basic proficiency can get you gigs. Then start applying to jobs or gigs. Example: suppose you offer blog writing. You find a client who pays 12 cents per word. A 1,000-word article earns $120. 2 such clients a month equals $240. Do that 5 times, and you're at $1,200. In fact, one writer reported landing just 2 clients at $500 each to hit that $1,000 milestone. Why it works? You set your rates. Experienced writers and designers can charge $20 to $50 plus per hour. Even if you start lower, $10 to $15 per hour, doing 80 to 100 hours a month, around 20 to 25 hours per week, gets you near $1,000. The key is finding consistent clients. Tips and pitfalls. Don't undervalue yourself. One VA found that asking only $3 per hour got no responses. Instead, emphasize your skills and a professional approach. Build a portfolio, even simple samples. Always deliver quality on time to get good reviews. Over time, you can raise your rates or find a steady monthly client. Why watch till the end? You might wonder, okay, that's writing. What if I don't want to write? No problem. The next hustle doesn't require writing skills at all. Stay tuned. Side hustle number 2, virtual assistant and online services. Side hustle number 2 is being a virtual assistant, VA, or online service provider. Think of it as an at-home office manager or social media helper for businesses. Tasks can include answering emails, scheduling appointments, managing social media posts, data entry, or basic bookkeeping. Why it's good? Nearly every small business or busy professional needs help with these tasks, but can't hire a full-time person. As a VA, you don't need special credentials, just reliability and some basic computer skills. It's very beginner-friendly. Getting started. Again, no big costs. You can use Upwork, Fiverr, or specialized VA sites. List services like email management, calendar scheduling, or social media posting. Pitch your profile to businesses. Messaging via email or LinkedIn also works. On-screen tip. Focus on 1 or 2 services. For example, Instagram posting plus email inbox to stand out. Earnings. VAs often charge $15 to $30 per hour, depending on skill level. At $25 per hour, working just 40 hours a month, 10 hours per week, is $1,000. One online VA in a 1-year journey went from $0 to about $1,050 average per month. She started with just a few clients, then raised rates as she became more specialized. You can do the same by niching. For example, social media management for fitness coaches, as she did. Pros: flexible hours, low startup, and you can grow into any niche: social media, email, design, etc. Cons: you must hustle a bit to find clients at first. Mistakes to avoid: don't undercharge or spread yourself too thin. And like with hustle number 1, focus on value. Offer a free mini service or trial to showcase your reliability. Tease: feel overwhelmed by emails? Just wait until you see hustle number 3, where helping others learn can pay you back. Side hustle number 3, online tutoring or teaching. If you have expertise or can teach a subject, online tutoring is a strong side hustle. Platforms like VIP Kid for teaching English to kids overseas, Chegg Tutors, or even general tutoring sites let you earn money by teaching school subjects, languages, or test prep. You can also advertise locally or on social media. Why it's good. There's constant demand, from kids needing homework help to adults wanting to learn English. You control your schedule, often early mornings or evenings when students are free. Getting started. Choose a platform and create a teacher profile. VIP Kid, for example, pays about $15.60 to $28.40 per hour. Other sites or independent tutoring can pay similar rates. You don't need teaching certification on all platforms. Some just require a college degree or expertise in the subject. Cost: virtually nothing. Maybe a good headset or webcam if you don't already have one. Time and earnings. Say you teach 2 hours per day at $20 per hour, including any platform bonuses. In a month, that's $1,200. Some tutors supplement this by taking on extra hours or weekend slots. Of course, starting might be slower, but building good ratings leads to more bookings. Tips: choose subjects you're comfortable with and when demand is high. For example, English tutoring for kids in Asia often has early morning US slots. Math/science help is always in demand as school goes back in session. Common mistakes: not preparing lesson material or speaking too fast. Students may not be native speakers. And don't expect instant $1,000. Treat it like building a client base. Tease: did that sound interesting? Now let's switch gears. If you like creating, hustle number 4 will let you design products and sell them on autopilot. Side hustle number 4, selling products online. Side hustle number 4 is about selling your own products online without even handling inventory. There are 2 popular ways: print on demand, POD merchandise, and digital products like printables. Print on demand. You create designs like t-shirt graphics, mug art, phone case art, and upload them to sites like Amazon Merch, Redbubble, or Teespring. When someone buys, the platform prints and ships it. You earn a royalty per sale. The startup cost is $0, mostly your time, if you use free design tools like Canva or even AI image generators. Digital products, printables. You design things like wedding invites, planners, children's learning sheets, or art prints and sell them on Etsy or your own site. Buyers download the file and print it themselves. It's truly passive. Once listed, it can sell 24/7. Why it works. Both methods leverage passive income. After the design work, sales can come in anytime. A good example: one designer on Amazon Merch hit $1,000 per month by selling niche t-shirts. Not for all dog lovers, but specifically pug lovers. The very specific audience made the shirts findable and desirable. In fact, many Etsy printables sellers report steady earnings of a few hundred to over $1,000 each month. One Etsy seller reached $1,000 per month in about 4 months by staying focused on seasonal products. The trick is niching down and SEO. Know what buyers search for. Use Etsy keyword tools. Pros: Very low overhead, no stock, no shipping from your side. And it scales. The more designs you have, the more potential income. Cons: competitive space. Mistakes: generic designs targeting huge markets. You need to be specific. As Side Hustle School found, the niche is narrower than the owner wanted to go for winning shops. Tips: look at trends, holidays, popular games, memes, but make them your own. Learn basic Etsy or SEO so people can find your listings. Outsource high-value design elements if needed. Tease. And finally, if you enjoy creating content or influencing others, Hustle number 5 will show you how linking products to an audience can pay off.
Side hustle number 5. Affiliate marketing and content. Hustle number 5 might take a bit longer to ramp up, but it's very powerful. Affiliate marketing through content creation. This means you create a blog, YouTube channel, or even an Instagram page around a specific topic, say fitness equipment, home improvement, or pet care. You then recommend products or services and include special affiliate links. When someone buys through your link, you earn a commission, usually 5 to 30%. Why it's good: low startup cost, domain plus hosting or free social media, and it can become passive income. You do the work up front, writing articles or videos, and then sales trickle in over time. People do make $500 to $1,000 or more per month after building an audience. For example, bloggers and micro-influencers often share that within the first year of consistent posting, they reach around $500 to $1,000 from affiliate sales. Yes, it's real, but it takes patience. How to start. Pick a niche that interests you and has products to sell. Set up a simple blog. WordPress has cheap hosting. Or just start posting reviews/tutorials on YouTube or Instagram. Sign up for affiliate programs like Amazon Associates, Share a Sale, or others related to your niche. Write honest, helpful content. For example, top 5 budget headphones, or a tutorial video using a product, and include your affiliate links. Earnings and effort. At first, you might earn just a few dollars, but if you keep adding content and optimizing for search, SEO, traffic grows. Suppose a blog post ranks on Google, hundreds click it monthly, and a few buy the recommended product. That could be $10 to $50 per post per month. Scale that with multiple posts, and $1,000 per month becomes possible. Pros: very scalable. You can earn while you sleep. Cons: slow start and some competition. Mistakes: abandoning it too soon, or picking a niche with no paying products.
Bonus tip: no matter which side hustle you pick, one thing helps all of them: consistency and reinvestment. Treat your side hustle like a mini business. Track your hours and earnings. Reinvest a bit. Maybe take a short online course to improve your skill, or put a few bucks into an ad test. Build relationships. For example, refer a friend's service and they may do the same for you. Over time, small improvements compound. Even putting in just an extra hour a day on growing your side hustle can make a big difference over weeks. Tip example: if you're doing freelance writing, hustle number 1, use a bit of income to upgrade your Grammarly account or buy a course on pitching. It could double your success rate. If you're selling products, hustle number 4, use some earnings to buy a paid design asset or tool. Always focus on quality and learning. This mindset will push any side hustle faster towards that $1,000 goal. Each of these can be scaled up with time and effort. The most important step? Start today. Pick the one that fits your skills and interests, and devote a few hours this week to it. Even small steps add up. Which hustle will you try first? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on making money from home. We have plenty more ideas coming your way.